Well, what is going on, everybody? Today we're gonna play some Illuvium Arena. I'm super excited to jump into it. It's gonna be the first game of the day. I've not played this deck before. I watched Shabim play it a little bit, and he played double Tempest, double Revenant, which I found was a super interesting strategy. He used the air dagger right here, and in combination with the Verminio and a lot of other air units, he made kind of an air composition, and we're gonna try to do something similar and try to test it out and see how it goes. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a great day. I want to come back to doing more arena videos like this because I know that's what you're here for, to learn arena together with me. And I really want to practice more arena. I have been slacking on this regard a little bit, tried to find some other formats like the disc battles, which was super fun yesterday with Chimbarino. I think we need a little bit more right here to defeat this rogue. I don't think we can win the one-on-one. But we're just gonna bring in a Flish, and that should be enough. We're still saving 120 mastery points, which is 6 income. As you know, for every 20 mastery points, you get 1 income. And we are looking good. Yeah, we would have lost the one-on-one for sure. But with the Flish, easy peasy. So let's see how far we can go. We are not gonna reset this at all. If we die right now in the first 5 waves, this video is over. Let's just not let it happen. Alrighty. Usually daggers are really bad, like rogues are really bad versus those tanks, especially versus Seer. So we're gonna try to find something else to do here. We wanna stay on range, not get too close to with all our units. Don't want to get too close to Seer. Maybe we just put in the shield. Now we have a Harbinger. Not ideal either. Let's sell the Flish. Get in a Scoriox? Nah. Get this guy in. Get something in. Alright, this doesn't count. We can reset if we screwed up the building phase. Alright. That was a little hiccup. We don't count that. Don't tell anybody. I didn't lie. I would never. If you didn't check it out yet, check out the disc battle with Chimbarino yesterday. It was a whole lot of fun. Somebody won. I won't tell you who, but somebody did. Alright. Didn't lose much time. We're back at wave 1. Easy kill right here. Then we're gonna bring the Flish in. And what are we gonna do versus wave 3? Let's think about it. Scoriox seems like a bit of an overkill. We could recruit our Terralinx right here, who's really strong, but he's more an AoE character and better versus more units and not just versus one. Bond those two guys. Start the round. Let's speed run this. I don't want to bring in rogues either. We could do a double Harbinger. That could be interesting. I mean, the right plans is always a good choice versus tanks. Like a bit of an overkill though. Alright, let's sell you. Get you back in. Put her here. Let her tank. Maybe we bring in another little tank. Can this beat the wave? I really want to try it. Could be enough. Could be enough. Let's try. See how it goes. We got Shock right here, which is kind of a good tank trait. It gives you extra dodge chance, which is super strong. As you can see, our health bars are going down kind of equally. Our range, I need to stun now to get the Seer out of this. Look pretty good, and it's gonna be a close one. I think we'll make it. Perfect. Now we got 7 mastery points income, which is great. Flish, you can do that. Gonna get down the graphics a little bit, just to have the best performance. I don't really see a big difference. Of course there is, but not huge. 3 water, 3 bulwark. Alrighty, that's gonna be a tough one. Versus those bulwarks, I like to go with fighters. And we don't have a lot of fighters. Well, we do have a lot of high cost fighters, but not... Well, actually we got a lot of fighters. I'm not the biggest fan of the Dokas, especially they're not stage 3 yet. I think we're gonna go with the right plants right here. Get rid of this guy. Bond you two, and that's gonna be it. Our range is now Behemoth, which is really strong. Especially versus a low amount of enemies, because one of them he's stunning every 5th auto hit. You can see our range is still nice and healthy. We could have let Riplands tank a little bit. Tank the Atlas right here. So our ranger is not gonna die while our Riplands is still 100% health. So it should be enough. Especially because our Riplands is nature. And nature is really good versus water. That's why we're hyperactive now. This is the hyper meter, the yellow bar. And now we get extra attack speed, extra damage. And our Riplands is just shredding through those bulwarks. Definitely, I think, my favorite unit early game. So strong. He falls off quite heavily in the late game though. We got 2 rogues and an Atipo. We could bring in the Seer versus the rogues, but I'd like to stay on the damage side like this, and I think we can beat this wave just like this. I don't think we need much else. We're wasting 10 mastery points, but that's fine. Just roll it. After this wave, we're gonna have a checkpoint enabled every 5 waves, so that's gonna be good. Right, Riplands this time is tanking a little bit, which is perfect. Vermilia right here is gonna do it. Actually, our Rangers thunder out of her Omega ability, which was perfect. I don't think we would have lost it even if the Omega ability went through, but well played. It's Arlin. Good. What we got? We got a support, small tank, another support, and Tinge. The biggest threat right here is the Axodon. If we don't deal with him, he gets bigger and bigger, but it's not the biggest threat. And the Singe, obviously. I don't think we want to focus on the Archelion, because if he's the last one standing, he doesn't really matter. So if we pull everybody over here, the Archelion all alone on the side, same as the Atipo, is going to be pretty useless, because they don't do a lot of... So let's kind of position like this. Our Riplands is tanking the Singe right here. Our Ranger is tanking the rest. And we should be good. We're saving up a lot of mastery points already, which is awesome. We got 17 left over. If we would be greedy right here, we would sell our armor, downgrade it to the hybrid armor, and now we're saving 180. But I don't think we can. I don't want to play it too greedy, especially because we're not restarting. So let's do it like this. Hope for the best. It's gonna be a close one for sure. Like, we might not have the damage. Beat this fast enough. It's not looking too good. Our Ranger almost dies as fast as the Singe. That was a nice stun though. I don't think our Riplands can win the 1 versus 3. But we'll see. We'll see. Not looking too bad. Well, actually it is. If there were 2 Berserkers, we would have a little bit of lifesteal, and our Riplands could heal against the damage of the 2 supports. Oh, that shield was clutch. That won them the round. Maybe we're able to heal against it. We still got a bit of self-heal. As you can see, every 3rd auto hit, I think, we get a little bit of self-heal. And the 2 supports are not doing a lot of damage anymore. But here comes the sudden death. We would have been able to win this round if it wasn't for sudden death. But that's alright. That's alright. Restarted the checkpoint. We're right here where we left off. And we're gonna invest a little bit more. Probably bring another fighter in. Maybe just bring a Scoriox in, to be honest. Kind of like that. But now again, our Ranger is gonna die kind of with the Singe, and then our Scoriox is all alone versus those guys, which is not gonna be good. So we need more. We should have kept in the Riplands, I think. Scoriox is too early to bring in now. Right, so let's do the Riplands, and now bring in this guy. We save 140 mastery points, which is still huge. And we're kind of gonna play it like that. I hope we can kill this Singe fast enough, because if he starts spinning, our air Doka is just gonna get melted away. But we should be fine. Okay. So yeah, I don't expect to get to rank 1 in the leaderboards right now, because we're already losing lives. But I think we can beat the early and mid game and get quite far into the late game with this first try of the day. As you can see, the damage of the enemies is a bit more split up. Our ranger is still here tanking for our right plans, and this one should be an easy W. Starting to talk like the streamers that I've been starting to watch. First I was like, what do you mean W? Like, what's going on? Easy Dubski. W stands for win. For any of you boomers out there like me, who didn't grow up with a Twitch screen in front of their eyes their whole life. So, coming to wave number 7, what we got? Big old Ramfire, big Ombre, big Rogue wave. Now would be a good time to bring in the Seer. But we also need the damage just to kill Ramfire fast enough so he's not casting his Omega. I think we bring in this guy, sell the right plants, and just maybe bring in a Scoriox and sell the Doka, but that could be a bit of an overkill. To be honest, we might just slap one of those defensive augments onto our Singe. We got Thorns, pretty good. Gain physical resistance when they are hit by an attack, which is huge versus the Rogue. We're gonna put on a little bit more physical resistance, a bit more health right here. And yeah, our Singe should do the job. Should we focus? Focusing. I think we're gonna try to focus onto the Ramfire first. Would be nice to get the double Behemoth again. But let's see if we bond here. Do we get? No, we're getting a Colossus. You never know what you get. Whoa. Wow. Alrighty, so time ran out. I definitely wanted to get those 2 units down there, so Singe is not being attacked by 3 units. As you can see, he's dying way too fast. I hope he's getting a nice spin out, doing a lot of damage. Yeah, should be enough. We could have actually invested a little bit less mastery points and have like 140 left over or whatever, sell the armor of our ranger. And that's what we know for the next try. You can't... Usually you don't. You figure out the early game, get in all the information you need for those early waves to get the most mastery points, the most efficient, and then you have your dream run, but we're just gonna do it all in once. Looks pretty easy. We got 2 rogues, we got the Alfie, which is probably the biggest threat right here. I think we're gonna swap to the dagger just to assassinate the Alfie right here. The Doka feels a little bit useless, so we might swap him for somebody. Maybe get another augment on our Singe, which huge. Which can be here. Here's gonna spin into 3 units. But those are all water. And our Singe with earth and fire is double countered. Pretty bad. Which is pretty bad. We could get an Omega, a shield when we cast Omega. Physical and energy vamp. Nice as well. And the 100 maximum health, so I think we're gonna go for that one. Give him some energy resistance and max health. Play it like that. Fair play. Let's see how it goes. We already got 1 Vanguard. We can... Oh no, not Vanguard. We're gonna try to go for 2 Revenants. Right here we got the Breminio with Revenant. Come on. Oh, that was horrible. That was awful. We got destroyed. Damn. Alright, not even close. Let's try again. We're gonna try to play it a little bit more safe. We're kind of losing a lot of health early already. We can make up for some mistakes that we did earlier, so we know this is gonna win. I don't think we can go up to 160 mastery points. But in the next wave we can save another mastery point. I don't even remember what double Revenant does. Can check it out in the next wave. Get him in, see what it does. combined with the double Tempest, it's gonna be interesting. Because if you go for a wind composition, or air composition, a lot of airs, you're gonna dodge a lot. And dodging is huge. It's probably the best tanky trait. So then, for example, Vermilia right here can suddenly tank a lot because he's just dodging all the attacks. Alrighty, so we're gonna sell the armor right here. That was the play. Oh, we brought in the Singe. There we go. We even slapped an augment on Singe, but if this time we diversify the enemy damage a little bit and everybody is tanking one of the units, we should be able to win this anyway. And like that, let's try. Everybody's focusing the Ramfire, but the enemies are all focusing a different unit. Our Doka is dying way too fast. That should be alright. It's all about the Singe spinning. Gonna be a close one. Oh, our Singe just cancelled his cast. That was unfortunate. I don't know why that happened. I think with the cast we could have done it. There's no stun in the enemy team. There's no silence. Maybe the Volante actually silences. Alrighty, we got one more life. Let's make it count. Let's see how far we can go. This is definitely a tough run so far. We're gonna get in the Doka again. We could probably... I don't know if we could go up to 160 mastery points. Sometimes it's not really worth like trying forever to find all those little mastery points that are hidden in the early game. You gotta find a good middle way to not spend hours and hours in the early game and just get through it. Kind of efficient, but like not 100%. Right, I feel like we should just overinvest a little bit, get the Scoryx on the board, like our main damage dealer, get our main tank on the board, and then go from there. For now, we're gonna get out this guy, get back the Singe. Sell the right plants. Have a little disconnect. That's unfortunate, but I see you tomorrow. I'm gonna do another one tomorrow. I promise you, this was a lot of fun, and I want to do this again just to, you know, get good at the arena for when it comes out and when we can beat some opponents in the PvP. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good one. See ya.